Welcome. I'm going to start splitting some firewood here. I don't know if you can even hear me. I love to be noisy. Hopefully it's not too loud. I have no idea. This is all firewood your brother gave me, Frank. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. I wish I had something that would read the text out loud so I don't have to do something like tripod. To answer your question, I don't cut down trees. I sell firewood. I don't cut down trees. I have loggers that come and deliver it. why I sell it and I split it, because I enjoy splitting firewood. So then people who don't enjoy splitting firewood can give me money and I will bring them firewood and they don't have to do anything. I'm from Texas. Splitting wood is so much work, and then you have to stack it. I don't stack wood at all. I don't stack wood. It's a giant pile. This is my pile. I don't stack wood at all. Waste of time. Unless I get paid for it. Firewood anymore. But the more you use firewood, the more money it costs. I mean, not the more money. The more you use firewood, the less money you get out of it. Alright, I turned on noise canceling. Let me know if this does any better. That's fun with the log splitter, yes. Where is the wood coming from? I like BBQ. It comes from all over the place from where I'm at. Night, good job. Okay. That's a lot better. Well, hopefully, sunflower seeds, eat them whole or eat the inside. I eat them whole. Okay, I don't know what that is. What state are you in? New Jersey. I'm from Spain. Hi, Mike. Glad I didn't cut this with my chainsaw. Wow, 300 people watching. Holy moly. I miss those days I was cutting wood with my grandpa. That's how I started. Well, not with my grandfather, but with my dad. Well, not with my dad, for my dad. That's how we used to beat the house. And I pretty much took over because he didn't want to do it, and I started to like it. Looks like ash. This is actually oak. These aren't goggles, these are sunglasses. But the sun's down, so I am not wearing them anymore. guys. Thank you for joining my live. No, it is a super split. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. 270 people watching. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. Hey. Lumberjacks don't swing axes. I do swing axes every Sunday. I have 39 splitters left now. Alright, wow. 44, let's get to 50 likes. That's my first goal. And then I most likely will bump it up and try to get more. But 50 is my first goal. I need 6 cords of wood. Well, if you live in South Jersey, I'd be looking for something. Wow. Hey, if I can get more than 50 viewers on my live, I'm happy. If I can get 1 viewer, I'm happy. wash your hands, bro. That's what I got you guys for. All right, now I got to move my splitter up. Maybe I should move my camera up here. my life. Wearing gloves, probably, but I don't wear gloves at all. Wow, holy moly, 600 viewers. I've never had that many. I think the most I had was like 100. I think I got to 100 at one point. Oh, dang, I got down to 3. It wasn't 600. Maybe I read it wrong. It was 650, okay. I thought for a second I didn't read it right. I looked back and then it dropped. Wow. I've never had it at 650 and 65 likes. Wow. Something. I don't remember how to do it. Show your splitter. Hold on. So this is a super split. My regular splitter that I normally run is this high performance built 27 ton. That's the one I normally use. I just recently got this one. This one is a flywheel that spins, and when you engage the lever, it engages. Now, this splitter is hydraulic. This splitter is kinetic energy. Yeah, I can't stay still. I don't stay still at all. Ask anybody that knows me. I don't stay still for nothing. What's up? Welcome to my live. It'd be crazy if I stay still. I always got to do something. Most of the time I don't record it though. I split most of the time once a week or next. Or a mall, whatever you want to call it. Jack? Fred. If you see how Fred's name is green, that's because he is a member or was gifted a membership. So if you would like to support me, you can join. I think it's like $2 or $3, I don't remember. But if you would like to support my channel, you become a member. If I get enough members, I'll do members only content or members only live streams. So if you become a member, at some point, once I get enough, I'm going to start making content just for members. So if you want to see members-only content, I don't know, I think I only have a couple members right now, but if I get like 30-something members, I'll start making members-only content. And then the only way to see it is to become a member. Also, members get early videos. So if I make a video, and it's not going to publish until Saturday, and I made it Monday, if you're a member, you're going to see it first before everybody else will. Sometimes it's only a couple days before everybody else. You also get a shout out every time on my live. Shout out to him. Check out his channel. fun watching. Wow, it really does go up and down sometimes. I believe it said we're at 77. Flew by 50 like it was nothing. So I wonder if we can get to 100. That would be a first. Log splitter closer again. What is the go-to firewood for indoor fire? A while since I've done firewood inside. I would probably go with like oak, hickory, cherry, smoke that is what I'm really focusing on. Well, if your fireplace is set up right, it shouldn't be smoking. All the smoke should be going up the chimney. It should not be coming into your house. What's up, guys? 93 lights. Wow. Sap is toxic to cook over. So pine, cedar, they're toxic to cook over. sorry, I accidentally hit my noise canceling button. What was your question? Oh, pine. You can cook on cools of pine, but when firewood is just pine or cedar, when it's in log form, it has too much sap and you can't burn. Well, you can't burn it. You can't cook over it. It's very toxic. I hope you can hear that. Yeah, my mic, sometimes I hit the button and it turns off the noise canceling. So all you hear is glitter. What's up? 98 likes. We're almost at 100 likes. Now on a Tuesday than I had people watching last Saturday. That's odd. Out the knotted wood. So I have to use that on my other splitter. This splitter is struggling to try to split knotted. We'll struggle on it. We'll try to burn the belt. It's not easy to put the ball in the knot. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. What's up, guys? Oh wow, 110 likes. 111. Should I even ask to go to 150? I don't know. I got to 50. I got to 100. Maybe I can get to 120. Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll take as much likes as you guys want to give me. How's that? People watching 114 likes. Wow. Bob Peterson. Probably because I know it's I have no idea what you said, AK3. Not my language, sorry. Hour and 200 people watching. What's good? JD, how you doing, JD? I just got home from work too, and now I've been splitting for an hour. America. Yeah, I got home from work an hour ago. Running around all day. Sorry. It's hard to split and have a mic so you can hear me at the same time. Yeah, it's hard to do anything and have a mic. Hard work, no sound. Yeah, I had to put in a different mic. I had to put in another mic. This mic died, so I had to swap mics out. Did I grow another tree? No. Having to move my phone. My pirate keeps moving farther and farther away. So my splitter, and then I gotta move my splitter, and then I gotta move my phone. Maybe split wood faster than old battle axe. I don't have a battle axe. How much is the cord of wood? I do 260. 250, sorry. My wife. What about your wife? Hi, welcome. without gloves. Never wear gloves. Never. Styling station. Coming. Up. Down. I have no idea what you need to do. I don't understand what type of wood are you using? I'm splitting oak currently. Why no gloves? I never wear them. Don't like them. Good job. Thank you. know Chris from In the Wood Yard? Yes, I do. Have I met him? No. That's why I don't stack wood anymore. Him. all my firewood, I don't stack. Hi, how you doing? How long is the wood been drying? This wood that I'm splitting, it came in dry, but a lot of my wood, it leaves my wood yard within 3 to 6 months. Nice and dry, yes. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't stack also in the fire right there. He was the main reason, but he wasn't the first reason. I've seen many other people do it, and I said, nope, this year I ain't stacking. This is my first year not stacking. Time I stack firewood. You get splinters, yes, I feel like pull them out. I get more splinters when I'm splinters. I can get more splinters when I'm splitting dry firewood. If I'm splitting green firewood, I don't get splitters. Only like once in a while. Unless it's dry, then I get all the time. Going to sleep now. Goodbye. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. I love mine. Mine are really hot and really fast. I love it. It smells good too. So, thanks. What? The noise from the machine drowns out the type of wood you are currently using. I'm splitting oak, and yes, it's hard to have. You can hear me and have a machine running. I mean, I have a noise canceling microphone, but it still doesn't really help. 80 people. Wow, we went down from 650 to 80 people. An hour and 29, an hour and a half. Thank you. No problem. Hopefully you can hear better. I keep trying to move my mic around. Hopefully you can still hear. At least when I talk. What's up? Hopefully you enjoy what you see. So this is, hold on. I think somebody asked this before, but I'll show you. Alright, so this is a super splitter. It is kinetic. It has two giant flywheels. When I engage lever, when it's at high RPMs, it engages a belt that I guess it engages, the belt engages the flywheel, and then it forces the splitter out. So I found this on a marketplace. That's the old splitter I used to do, which is a what is this? I forget this company now. Performance log splitter 27 ton. That's what I used to split with, and then I went and got this one because it's so much cooler. So this is all the wood I split in this today's live. This whole crate pallet thing here, all that I split. There's probably a cord. I probably split a cord of wood in here. And this is all my dry stuff that I have to sell. And then I'm out of dry stuff, which there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's probably 10 cords of dry wood in here. We had one made with the flywheel from old baler. Okay. Question. Yeah, I try to answer whatever. If I can, I'll try to answer it for you. If I don't know the answer, hopefully I know somebody that does. If I know that somebody who does, I will try to pass you to them. But I always try to get you the answer if I can. We'd split 8 cords in half a day. This splitter, I mean, if I wasn't like doing a live video, I could split, what was it? When I timed it, I could split almost a cord of wood in about 40 minutes. But obviously I'm doing live talking and whatnot, but so it's taking longer. Wow, 141 likes. No super chat though, but that's fine. I had one guy give me a $500 super chat. That was the best thing ever. I was like, what in the world? What is the most powerful firework legal? In New Jersey, you're not allowed to go above 6 foot off the ground. Other than like 4th of July, like the day before 4th of July, the day after 4th of July, you can have fireworks that shoot way up into the air. But after that, you're not allowed to. It's illegal in the state of New Jersey. They can only go like 6 foot off the ground. Thank you for your answers, no problem. Wood has been good too for me. Perfect. I don't know how much I'll be able to split because the sun's already past the tree, so it's dark pretty soon. And I don't have a light hooked up out here. I gotta go find my thing got stuck. Now I gotta go find my axe, which who knows where it is. So give me 1 second. I gotta dig around in my whole million things of logs and figure out where my axe is. Because it gets moved all over the place. I don't know where my axe is, but I found an axe head. Hopefully that would work because I don't know where my axe is right now. I have like 3 of them and I constantly can't find them. Sometimes wood gets caught underneath here and then it jams it up. Okay. Cool. Nope. Butterfly, why nope? This guy Jack said our wood furnace is made from the steel half shells of the Army ship motors to Vietnam in during the war. Huh. Okay. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? I don't know. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm building a rocket gas heater for my cabin. Okay. The amount of wood that a woodchuck would chuck is the right amount of wood that a woodchuck would chuck. I am a woodchuck. I can't hear myself read while I'm trying to, alright, let's see. Trying to keep up with these comments. Is this a professional performance type of deal for woodchucks? What do you mean? Use less wood, it holds more heat. Yes. It's good. Yeah, no problem. I always try. Unless people are being real stupid, but other than that, I don't really care. I'm a woodchuck, and it's 1 cord a day, okay? Now can I get on with my life? You can do whatever you want. Do you cut and season all the wood you split? I cut the wood, I only season it for 3 to 6 months, and it's out. Wood don't stay in my yard for much longer than that unless I'm not getting calls for some reason. Which most of the time I'm getting calls like crazy, so it no longer than 3 to 6 months is how long my wood stays. Sorry, don't want to distract you. I don't care, I'm just having fun. So if you want to talk, we can talk. I don't care. I'm just having fun. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to split anyway because it's getting dark. How long have you been a woodchuck? Alright, let's see. Hold on, my mic's doing something weird. Alright, how long? Where are you? I'm in South Jersey. Let's see. What is Davis wants to know what type of wood is the best to burn in the backyard as far as moisture content. I mean, I burn in my fire pit. I burn pine. That's my favorite wood to burn. It burns. I like it. It burns hot because I burn hot and big fires. I don't do small fires. I pile it up and make it big. How long have you been a woodchuck? Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Most people. So I've been doing, well, for YouTube, I've only been doing it for like, I think 2 years now. I've been splitting firewood since I was 17. 17? Yes, 17, and I'm 24 now. I'm almost 25. So I've been doing landscaping, and we did tree service and stuff. So oak is my choice. Oak burns fine. I subscribe. Thank you. Because you educated me on wood. I do what I can. What did you say the brand of the machine is you're using? It is a Super Split. They're very customizable. I bought mine used. It's very hard to actually find it used. But I think they're like, not including shipping, because they got to ship it freight. They're very customizable, anywhere from 4,000 to more. You can get bigger plates. You can get trailer hitches. You can get electric engines. You can get Honda engines. I think this one has a Honda engine in it. I tuned in and tuned on. Thank you so much. Do you have COVID? You don't look well. No, it's getting very dark, and my phone doesn't like how dark it is. So it's trying to adjust and make it so you can still watch. That's why I don't look good, because my phone is trying to adjust it. Repeat 3 times fast. Why? Does pine crackle? Doesn't pine crackle a bit and create ambers to blow in the wind? I know all it does. I know all. Okay. It can. So I like my fires big and hot. So all I do is I always use pine, because it smells good, it burns good. Now, if you wanted to do, if you were cooking marshmallows or something, you wouldn't want to burn pine, because it's going to burn so fast and so hot. Your marshmallows are going to be burnt in 2 seconds. What does a noisy pepper do? It gets... What? I can't see. I don't have my glasses. Oh, okay. Larry, I just saw you. Eve or Mom? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know if my brother was going to come help me fill my firewood stand before it gets dark. Maybe I'll see if he wants to come and help me. Not nosy, I'm running the best joke ever. Okay. Is it getting darker by the minute as you speak? Be careful. Yeah. Yes, that's also kind of why I'm not really splitting anymore, because I'm like, in the camera it looks like it's actually pretty bright, but I don't have that great of vision, and now it's already starting to get dark. So yes, it can start to mess with you. So I'm not going to be splitting anymore. I might go load my firewood stand. I might not. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try to see if my brother wants to go film my stand. The video might act like it's disconnecting. That's only because I'm trying to message him real quick because I can't call him because I'm on here. So give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to text him real quick. All right. Show interesting stuff. Thank you. Are you done? I'm not going to be able to split anymore. I'm trying to see if my brother wants me. He said he wanted to come and help me fill my firewood stand at the end of my street. So if he wants to help me, I'll go and hook the trailer up. Hold on, let me put this back on. Because I'll hook the trailer up and we can go take a drive. It's only right down the road. But I've been almost live streaming for, well, 2 hours. Let's see if he responded. If not, I'll just end the live. Bye. See you. Thanks. Yeah, it's too dark now to split firewood. Where do you get your logs? They're all tree service logs. So they're all tree service logs. What is your name, Joshua? Are you married? No. I'm not married, no. And I try to share whatever knowledge I can. So I could, man, my tripod just fell apart. So I don't think he wants to go and fill it today, so I'll probably fill it tomorrow. But if people want to still keep chatting, I can find somewhere where you can still see me and we can keep chatting. We have a Timberwolf log splitter we use to usually split 20 to 30 cords of seasoned. Started selling for this year for the first of the month. Okay. Yeah, I don't sell seasoned wood. All my firewood is half seasoned. I actually don't even really sell firewood in the winter because nobody wants to pay winter prices. Because I charge more. The colder it gets, the more I charge. See, now that I'm out of the trees, it's a lot brighter. I'm going to try to put my phone down here and just chat for a little bit because there's still 67 people watching. Winter prices is much higher? Yes, because it's cold and I freeze to death while I'm trying to load, and plus I also want to sell firewood when it's green. So I try to get it out before winter because then the customers know that they have firewood. That's how I sell my firewood. I sell my firewood mostly green. How much a cord? $2.60. I'm going to try to see if I can get a fire started so we can still keep chatting. I don't think I have any paper, so I'm going to have to go grab some paper. Because there's still 83 people watching, so. Well, let me go. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go see if my brother wants to go fill up my firewood stand. So give me 1 second. All right. So somebody asked how many cords of wood I sell a year. Last year I was selling around 50, but I have a faster splitter. That's just cords. That's not bundles. That's not loose racks. So normally I sell around 50. I'm hoping to sell more this year. 60 deliveries. Stay safe. Split hardwood. You want me to go grab the keys to go hook up the trailer? All right. I'm going to go hook up the trailer. All right, I'm going to turn this camera around and so I can turn on my flashlight so you can see. And I'm going to go load my trailer. Split hardwood. Yeah, that's mostly what I do is split hardwood. I don't really sell much softwood. All right, let's turn this around. And I think I can turn on my flashlight. There we go. Somewhat, sort of. I wish I had a bright light. All right, now let's back up to this trailer. Too dark. Yes, but there's like 69 people watching, so I figured I'll keep talking. See how lined up I am. Pretty good. I wish I had like a light for my camera, but I don't. And then I have these blinking lights that I put on my trailer when I'm sitting in the road so cars don't hit me. Cord is 128 cubic feet. All right, so let's go bring this. I gotta go I gotta put 10 bundles in for my stand, 10 kindling, and a little bit of firewood for my rack, because I have firewood racks that are almost empty too. I'm surprised with how much light I can give you. There's still 73 people watching. That's surprising. Whoops. There you go. Now you can still see me. So now I gotta go load loose wood. And I don't know how much you can be able to see because it's very dark. And I don't have... Actually, I have a light. I just can only plug it in here. I can't plug it in when I get to the firewood stand. I have motion sensor lights, but I don't know where I'll be able to put them so you guys can see. That's the only annoying thing. So I don't have a spot where you can see me do it. Have you ever melted... What? Have you ever met wild hog? No, I don't think there's any wild hogs around me where I'm at, to my knowledge. I've never... There's black bears, but there's not wild hogs that I know of. Hang on, you pull up a little more. I'm too far back. So this is going to be interesting, only because of how dark it is. But I'll try to throw lights on the inside of the trailer so you guys can see at least what we're throwing into the trailer. So I got these little lights that I just dropped on the ground. Bear is better? I don't know. I've never seen a bear in real life. All right, so I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put this on this side, so hopefully you guys can see what we're throwing in the trailer. Because we're just going to be throwing in loose wood, bundles. There we go. I got some light. Wow. That light works perfectly. Keep doing your thing. Thanks. Get you back up on the tripod. Be careful, focus on your own safety. Yep, I'm watching your channel only with regards to work knowledge of woodwork. I didn't know you were this handsome. Thanks, I guess. I don't know if that's a compliment or what. I have no idea. All right, now let's get this back this way. There you go. You should be able to see the wood and stuff that we're throwing in the trailer. Compliment. Okay. Wow. Hi, I don't know where my brother was. He said he was coming. So I'm going to start chucking some wood in right now, and then I gotta, once he comes, I'm gonna go grab some bundles and start putting it in so I can fill my bundle rack as well. I think I only need 2 racks filled with loose wood, so I don't need much loose wood. I need more pine bundles, kindling, and pine, kindling, and just my regular bundles. Good night. Was a light joke. All right. I mean, nothing. I'm not interested in anybody, so however you want to put it is however you want to put it. It doesn't really bother me. Put it that way. I mean, if you want to say handsome's a compliment, I guess, thanks. Appreciate it. So I just got to get enough wood to fill 2 $20 racks. And then I normally do, the reason I do 10 bundles and 10 of everything is so when I check my stand and I take the money out, I can easily calculate how much firewood I sold. And if anybody stole any, then I can easily figure it out, and I'll be like, how many bundles did I have in that stand? And then not remember. Because I've done that before. I would just put any amount in. And then I couldn't remember how much I had to make sure that people aren't stealing from it. People have been buying a lot of pine, a lot of my pine bundles lately, which is weird because normally I don't sell that much pine. Whoops, knocked my light out. And completely missed the trailer. Let's see how much this is. I only got to fill 2 racks. I don't know, that might be 2 racks. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Let's see. They're gonna break though. These are pretty sturdy lights. Now the fun part is I gotta go get some bundles, and I can't move my tripod. I mean, I can, but it's hard to get where my bundles are. So you just see me coming back and forth, I guess, with some bundles, because I can't back my trailer in where I normally back my trailer up, but I can't right now because I have a giant pile of logs. So I just gotta walk because I can't get my trailer in. Where all that wood that I was splitting in the beginning of the live was all firewood that was dumped there. So it's all in my way. So that I just put in there, man, I'm really knocking my lights off. So that what I just put in there is pine. So I guess I could use my hand cart. All right, when I come back, I'll grab my hand cart because I can carry more. All right. I wish I had like a chest mount or something for my phone. I have one for my GoPro, but I don't know where it's at. All right, I'm gonna grab this hand cart. So I have 4, 8. I'll just grab another 4 pine, because I put more pine out there because pine sells a little bit quicker. Let's grab another 4 pine, just because it sells a little bit quicker right now. If it was still daytime, I probably could have just filled this in the morning when I first started, when it's daytime, when it's all daylight, but I was busy splitting firewood. All right, so there's pine. Now I'm gonna go grab firewood bundles, 10. My stand can hold more than 10, but sometimes I put more than 10, sometimes I don't. And if you watch my last live, I think it was my last live, I was bundling all, see, I just got a splinter. I was bundling all my firewood bundles. So I got a whole bunch right now ready to go. All right, so there's 6 there. I grabbed 12 just because I can fit a little bit more. And plus it's empty, so I guaranteed I'll probably sell a couple by tomorrow, because it's been almost empty for, I think, since Saturday. And then I came home from work and realized it was almost completely empty. So now I gotta fill it. All right, final thing, kindling. I don't do much kindling because not many people buy it. I think there's 3 over there. So I'm just gonna get another 4. That should be plenty, because people don't really buy kindling. Kindling, 2 kindling. Man, I need a flashlight. 3. The only light I have in this tarp shed is the light from my lapel mic. You want a mic so you can read if anybody says something? Here's a mic. You want a mic? There you go. Here. Should be on. And if you want to read anybody's comments.
Who dumpster diving?
What?
Somebody asked if he's dumpster diving.
No, I'm not dumpster diving. Have they seen a dumpster? I guess I'll just leave these lights in here to remind noise canceling, because otherwise it's going to try to echo both of us talking. Message was deleted. Somebody sent a firework. Okay. I just got here. What are you doing? That's a great question. I am refilling my firewood stand. So now I got to bring this to my street and fill it up. So that's what we're doing. Man, this camera don't want to turn. Okay, cool. Yep. That's what we're doing right now. Man, why does this not want to turn? So at least you can see somebody. So I have one firewood stand right at the end of my driveway, right by my wood yard. Are those lights on? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, trailer lights are on.
I have one firewood stand right at the end of my street, and then I have another firewood stand that's a little bit down the road, not much. And then I have a third firewood stand that doesn't really have much firewood in it, because the guy, I don't know if he's still doing it, but I had 3 firewood stands. So, wow, we've been live for almost 2.5 hours and 162 likes. I think that's the most likes I've ever gotten in a video. Is 160. Most of the time I'll get like 30 likes. I think I looked at it one time and it had 650 views. People were watching, and instantly I looked at it and said, wow, I got 160 views. It went down to 300. And then I was like, I thought I was tripping. And then somebody commented and said, no, it had
down to 300 when it's 160?
No, it was 650, sorry. 650, and then I looked at it and said, wow, I got a whole bunch of people watching. And all of a sudden it dropped to like 300 something views. So after we film my firewood stand, because there's only like 27 people watching here now, I'm going to end the live. So if you want to stay and keep watching me film my firewood stand, you can, or you can just leave whenever. But once I'm done filling my firewood stand, I'm going to end the live. And I did not bring my key, so I can't take the cash out. So I have to do that tomorrow.
I'm not sure how much I'm pushing and how much I'm...
Wow, there's still 9 after my internet got disconnected.
I'm not sure how much I'm pushing and how much I'm running it over.
Alright, well, I'm surprised there's 9 people even watching. But my mobile data left, got drained. So now I'm connected to internet, so I couldn't video record me filling my firewood stand. So, oh well. But thank you for watching. If anybody sent a super chat and I missed it, thank you. Thank you for the moderators, and I'll see you in another live video. Have fun.